Hello students, welcome to class 9 physics and we are studying chapter number 2, force and laws of motion. And guys, in previous videos we have learned Newton's first law of motion and law of inertia. So guys, today we are going to study a new topic, that is the momentum. So what is the basic concept of momentum? First we will understand this, and after that we will move to the definition of the momentum. So guys, what is momentum? Okay, now I will take a simple example. Okay, this is a board, and I'm going to hit this board with two different objects. First one is this pen, and second time I will replace the pen with a hammer, heavy hammer. If I hit this board with a hammer, so maybe possible that hammer break this board, but pen will not create any effect on the board. So guys, this effect of pen or hammer, we can say that the effect of motion. An effect of motion can cause the damage of the board. So actually, this effect of motion is a momentum. You can say that this hammer has the large momentum, but pen has a less momentum. So guys, actually momentum is a effect of motion, or you can say the impact of motion. Impact or effect of motion. Okay, now also when we observe that an object is moving, so to stop it we need to apply a force, and the object is heavy, so we need to apply the more force, and the object is lightweight, we need to apply a less force. So guys, because heavy object create a more effect of motion, so we need to apply more force, and a lighter object create a less effect of motion, so we will require a less force. Also the same also guys, when we observe that the two object of same masses, when we throw them with different velocity, so the object with greater velocity need a more force to stop it, and the object which are the less velocity need a less force to stop it. So guys, we can observe that the more velocity object create a more effect of motion than the less velocity object. So guys, these two quantity, mass and velocity, are a major part of the effect of motion. When we take both the quantity combined, like mass and velocity, we take combinedly, we can write the mass and velocity. So the combined of mass and velocity create a new physical quantity, and that quantity we can call the linear momentum or linear momentum. Okay, so definition can be written as momentum or linear momentum is defined as of a moving body is defined as the product of its mass and velocity. So linear momentum is equal to mass into velocity. So we can write it P is equal to, this is the momentum is equal to mass into velocity. So m multiplied v. Momentum, we will use letter P. P is equal to m into v. So guys, where P is the momentum, m mass of the body, and v velocity of the body. So this is the mathematical formula of momentum. Now guys, we will write the SI unit of momentum. SI unit of momentum. So momentum is the mass into velocity. So momentum is the mass into velocity. So for mass we use kilogram. In SI unit, for velocity we use meter per second. So momentum is the kilogram into meter per second, or we can write it kg ms minus 1. Okay guys, this is the SI unit of momentum, and because the velocity is a vector quantity, so momentum is also a vector quantity. So momentum is a vector quantity, and the direction of momentum will as the direction of the motion or direction of the velocity. Okay guys, so we can observe that there are two factors on which the momentum of a body is depend, and the factors are factors of momentum on which the body depends. The first factor is the mass of a body. A body is there are two objects, first M1 and second M2. First one have a greater mass, so it will obviously have a greater momentum. And second factor is the velocity. If the first object have a greater velocity, so obviously it have a greater momentum. A moving body has a large momentum if number one, its mass is large, or number two, its velocity is large, or mass and velocity both are large. So it means a heavier object has a large momentum, or a fastest object has a large momentum. Okay guys, we can take some example. Example number one, a car is moving on the road with very slow speed, but it can hurt a person on the road because of its heavy mass. It has a large momentum. And example number two, when in a cricket match, when we throw a ball towards the batsman, so due to its high speed, it can hurt the batsman because the high speed of the ball, it has a large momentum. Okay guys, I hope you have understood the concept of momentum, its SI unit, its factor, and its mathematical formula. In my next video, I will discuss the Newton's second law of motion, which is depend on the change in momentum.